Are you thinking about making a move to South Florida and you keep hearing these words CBS and you wonder what in the world does CBS mean and why is it important? Stick around, you're not going to want to miss this video. My name is Megan Schoner. I'm a local real estate agent here on the Treasure Coast, and I love helping people like you every single day find your treasure of a home here on the Treasure Coast. So if you're looking in the next 9 days, 90 days, next year or two, please feel free to reach out to me. My cell phone and email are listed below. I would love to connect with you and answer any questions that you have. So today's video we're talking about CBS versus frame. So as you guys know, I was born and raised in Chicago, so we never had to worry about hurricanes, and I'd never heard of CBS before. When you move down to South Florida, it's going to be one of the questions that your realtor, if it's me, will be asking. And CBS stands for concrete block structure. And what that means is that our homes are built with the actual concrete blocks. It provides a lot more strength and security for the home. And really, in terms of your insurance, you actually get more of a discount with your insurance if you have a CBS home versus the traditional home. Sometimes they'll be referred to it as a wood frame home. Sometimes you'll hear them as a stick home. But those are really the two differences when you're looking at homes here in the South Florida area. Specifically, all of the new construction that you're going to look at will all be CBS. That is just kind of just the standard for the homes there now. But when you start looking, let's say you're looking more in Martin County, or you're looking at a home that was probably before the 90s, there's a good chance that it will be a frame house. Now, there is nothing wrong with a frame house. They stand up in hurricanes as well as the CBS houses. But in terms of resale value, usually the preference for most buyers is to have a CBS house. So you're going to end up paying a little bit more for a concrete block house, but you'll save it on the back end in your insurance. One of the things is, how do you tell if it is concrete block or not? So let me show you real quick. So you can see here, this is the edge of the window, and you can see over here how it's built out from the block. So if it was a frame house, this would be flat all the way across. You wouldn't have any indentation, any dent out. I don't know if you can see on this side, but you have that kind of divot there. So the other thing to think about when you are purchasing a home and you're considering CBS versus frame, if you are looking at a 2-story home, double check, because what a lot of the builders are doing is the first floor is going to be CBS and the second floor is going to be wood frame. And for the insurance purposes, if more than 50% or more of the house is wood frame, then they consider the entire structure wood frame. So you're going to have a higher insurance premium, even though half of your house is CBS. So double check with your realtor, with your builder, to find out if you're looking specifically at a 2-story home, are both floors CBS construction. Just something else to think about. Okay, so you guys know that I love stats. I think it's always important to look at the numbers as well too. So right now in Port St. Lucie, we have 1,762 single-family homes for sale. Of those, 15%, which is 270 homes, are the wood frame. Those are currently listed slightly less at like $264 per square foot versus the CBS houses, which is 85%. We've got 1,492 single-family homes that are CBS. So again, you're going to find a lot more of the all the new construction, and most of the homes in our area will be the concrete block structure homes, and those are selling for on average $269 per square foot. So it's not huge differences in terms of the prices, but when you average that $5 difference per square foot by, let's say, on average a 2,000 square foot home, it does translate to about $10,000 price differential. So just something to think about if you were looking at a CBS versus a wood frame house. So with some of the things to think about when you do have a wood frame house, one of the things you'll need to be concerned about is having termites. Now, when we do our inspections on all of our houses down here, we always suggest to have a WDO, a wood destroying organism inspection. It's not that much more money. It's usually about $75 to $100, but always have that. Even on a concrete block house, I actually did have termites on one concrete block house out of all of them, but it does happen. But usually you'll see that more on a wood frame house. Also, there's a little bit more upkeep on the siding for the wood frame house. If you do buy a wood frame house and you don't want to have to deal with the maintenance of it, you can put what's called hardy plank on the outside. It will look like it is siding, but it is more of a cement siding, so you don't have to worry about the termites and then the wear and tear and the upkeep on a wood frame house. With all of our building codes here, being in Port St. Lucie, which is St. Lucie County, so St. Lucie and Martin County, Indian River County to the northwest, and Vero, we all still have to adhere to the Miami-Dade hurricane guidelines. So all of our structures, it doesn't matter if they're wood frame or concrete block, are going to have a certain strapping to the roof that we need to have done. Most of the homes will come with either impact windows, or you'll have hurricane shutters for your windows. So in terms of the overall safety of the homes, the wood frame homes are still going to be a good option, but just know that the concrete block structure homes are really the preferred homes in our area here. They do provide additional strength. And the other thing too is on the concrete block homes, because all of the structure is on the outside of the house, all of the internal walls can be removed and taken down. So it's not like probably some of the areas up north where you have all the wood framing, and if you take down a wall you need to put in the headers. Down here all of the strength is from the outside walls. So if you're looking at a house and do you want to have a more of an open concept than the house is offering, you can just take down walls. You don't have to worry about it. So that is a nice feature of the concrete block homes. So if you have any questions about homes here in Port St. Lucie or on the Treasure Coast, whether it's wood frame or it's CBS, if you're looking at new construction or resale, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you find your treasure of a home here on the Treasure Coast.